Hey kids, it's Mr. D. Today we're going to work on formatting in Google Docs. We're going to do the activity on the dog and his reflection. So what you can do is you can split your screen and put the video on one side of your screen and the document for the activity on the other side of your screen. And then you can just pause the video and go through it at the same time. Okay? So let's get started. So this is our document that we need to format, and we want to format this document so it looks somewhat like this. Okay? This is what we want it to look like. So you have your checklist that I gave you, and the first thing on your checklist is to change the margins to 1 inch. So in order to change the margins to 1 inch, you come over here to the File tab and you go to Page Setup. And in Page Setup, it shows you the margins in inches. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click on each one and type 1. Then you can tab through it, 1, 1, and 1. Okay? And that's number 1 on the checklist. So now we have a document that is formatted at 1 inch margins. The next thing we're going to do is center justify the title. Well, here's the title. So what I'm going to do is, here's our justification options. You can left justify, center justify, or right justify. So if I click right, it's going to go to the right side of the page. Left is going to go to the center, or to the left, and here is center. So you just click on that and you center justify. Okay. Now we want to enlarge this title. So in order to enlarge this title, we have to highlight it. And here's our font size. Now we're going to enlarge it to size 24. So we click on this little drop down here. And we click on 24, and it makes our title bigger. Okay. Next, we're going to change the font style. Okay. Now we want to use a fancy font style. So I think I'm going to use permanent marker. So this is still highlighted. So I'm going to click the drop down. Here's where you can choose your font style. And I'm going to click permanent marker. Now these are the ones that I've already picked. Okay, so when you pick some, they show up here, but you might have to scroll down to find permanent marker. And there's a whole bunch of different ones you can choose, whichever one you like. Okay, I like permanent marker, so that's the one I'm going to go with. Next, we want to make the title bold. So here are our options to making the title bold. You can click this B and it makes it bold, it darkens it. You can italicize it or make it italic by clicking that, or unclicking it. You can underline it as well. Okay, for this assignment we're just making it bold, so we're going to click the bold. And you notice how it's it looks like it's been dented in? Well, that's how you know you've selected it. Okay, now we're on to increasing the font size of the body paragraphs. Well, right now they're set at 11, and I want to make them a 14. So let's highlight them, and then click on the 14. Let's go from there. What about font style? Let's choose a different font style for the body paragraphs. So we're still highlighted. I'm going to go with, I saw one here that I liked. I'm going to go with, where is it? This one. I like this one. So I'm going to go with that one. Perfect. Oh, now we have to separate paragraphs. The second paragraph begins right here before the word if. So what you do is you click so that your cursor is right before the word if, and then you just hit the enter key. Okay? And that's done. It separates them. Now you have 2 paragraphs. I'm going to indent both paragraphs by clicking the tab key. So I'm going to click right here before the A and click tab. And then I'm going to click right here before the if, and I'm going to hit tab. Okay, and that tabs it in. Ooh. Now, we have to center justify the moral of the lesson. That's down here on the bottom. Okay, So I'm going to center justify the moral. So I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to click center again. Remember we did that? We're also going to italicize it. So I'm going to click the I. Okay. Make sure it's italicized. And I'm actually going to make this a little bigger too. And maybe even bold it. And let's see, maybe we can change it a little to make it a little more unique. How about this one? I don't know if I like that. Let me pick a different one. How about that? Oh, I like that. Okay. Now we're going to insert pictures. So I am going to, and you guys can insert pictures wherever you want, but we're going to use the research feature. So I'm going to just highlight the word dog, and then I'm going to go up to tools. Oh, and it's called Explore now. So we're going to insert using the Explore feature. Let's see what we get. Now here are some images. Let's see if we can get more. Oh, look at these nice dogs. Huh? This doggy's chewing on a bone. Right there. I'm going to go with this one right here. I like this dog. And I'm going to drag him over and put him right there. Boom. Now the picture looks awfully big, doesn't it? So I'm going to click on the picture. I'm going to click on the picture. And it's going to give us, you see these little blocks here? This lets us adjust the size. Okay, I'm going to adjust the size way down so that it's smaller. Now also when you click on the picture, it gives you these inline, you can either wrap the text as an inline option, or you can break the text, which wrap the text kind of makes the text go around it. Now I'm going to take this one and put it over here. Okay. I'm going to bring it up a little to make sure that the rest of the document, I had to hit the delete button. Click right there and hit the delete button. Okay, and why don't we add one more picture? Okay, how about a dog in the river? I'm going to try to explore dog in the river. Okay, let's do tools, explore, dog in the river. Did it work? Let's see what we got. And it looks like the same pictures. Let me try one more time. Right click, explore dog in the river. Here we go. Ah. And let's go with well, we're still working with Yellow Labs, but I don't see any in there, so let's go with this one. We'll bring this one down, drop it in right there. Again, we're going to have to, let's see if it works. Taking time, isn't it? Well, that's frustrating. I'm going to hit the undo button. You see? Undo. And we're going to pick a different one. Let's try this one. See if this one works. Here we go. You can do it. Come on. Huh. Boy, this is not working well today for Mr. D'Elia. I'm going to pick this picture. And I'm going to insert it in. Let's see what happens. There it is. Okay. And then I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to adjust the size down to a small size. Okay. Now it looks like it's on the second page, or right here. So we're going to click Wrap Text. And I want to insert it, I don't know, somewhere up here. Just so that it looks nice. And now I'm going to close this. And it looks like our document is done. Now if I want to take a picture and put it over here, I can, and you see how it wraps the text around it? So, okay. And that's how you format your document for this challenge. Okay. Keep up the great work. Remember, the video's here to help you, so don't get frustrated. Just take your time and go through these motions. And once you do them, then you'll know.